I am your teacher for today and I'm taking Civic Education. We are taking Integrity Part 2. We have taken Part 1 in our previous class. There I explain what integrity means and what are attributes that is associated with integrity keepers. Today we are going to still take Part 2 of integrity, but we are seeing two other objectives, which are why we need people of integrity in the society, and then secondly, we want to explain the consequences of lack of integrity. Let's take the first objective. Why do we need integrity keepers in the society? If a society does not have people who are reckoned with as integrity keepers, the society is not going to fare well. The community is not going to fare well, and the nation is not going to fare well. Why? Integrity keepers are bedrock to a successful society. So people of integrity are highly needed in every society because these people are go-getters, they are motivators, and they are team builders. So when you have people of integrity in the society, it's going to help the society to forge ahead. It's going to help the society to improve. It's going to help the society to achieve their national goals. So a number of reasons is why we need integrity keepers in our society. I'm going to discuss 5 of these points. There may be many others. You can comment it below the comment box to tell me others. But I'm going to talk about 5 in this class. One, it helps in community development, peace coexistence, model for the youth, good governance, accountability. When we talk about community development, people of integrity help to improve the community. They put their integrity to foster development because every financial, any revenue, any financial obligation that is required by members of the community or the state are properly used. And once they are properly used, they provide the basic necessity for the development of the community, for the development of the society. So it helps to foster development in the community. It helps to foster development in the society. And so when they are there to build a team, when they are there to use the fund available for important projects, development, it's a must. That is one. 2, peace coexistence. They want everybody to be, if you have a good leader, if you have somebody of integrity, it is not hard for people who live within that area to live in peace because the person is accountable, the person is responsible, the person is truthful, the person is honest. And so people who are followers, they easily follow along because they know he is an achiever. He gives them the objective why he is there. And so if there is a kind of chaos, a little talk from these integrity keepers calm the situation and help people to calm down and live peacefully. So people of integrity foster peace because they use all in their power to make people who are their followers to have peace of mind. Then we have model for the youth. Role models. You want to model somebody who have achieved greatly, somebody who have good records, good service, somebody who is humble, trustworthy, reliable, accountable, transparent. And so the youth want to look up to this individual to model them. They want to walk in their footsteps. They want to follow suit. And so we have generation of youth who are ready to be integrity keepers. And so when an integrity keeper is at the forefront, other followers want to emulate. They want to follow suit. They want to do the same. They become a role model. They become mentors for others. And then good governance. Good governance. When somebody who have integrity in himself governs, everything flourishes because he's going to be accountable, he's going to make good use of the financial resources available, he's going to bring about development, he's going to do things that will benefit people he's governing, he's going to listen to the plight of the people, he's going to be transparent, he's going to be democratical in his way of doing things, getting the opinion of others, and governance become easy for people to follow, because when the leader is good, followers follow easily. And so the governance people enjoy will be better off because somebody of integrity is kept there. They're finally accountable. He knows he is there. He knows he is an individual that will be accountable to people he represents. And he wants to represent very well. He wants to show that I have this enviable character. And he is accountable. He shows those out there that I can be accountable to you. I'll give you details of what has happened. I'm going to give myself selflessly to you people. I'm going to stand on my ground to defend you. I'm going to be trustworthy so that wherever you want me to go, I will go. I will represent. I will deliver. Accountability. So these are why we need integrity keepers in the society, because they lead to community development, help in peaceful coexistence, model and mentor the youths that are coming, good governance will be experienced, and finally they will be accountable to deliver better. Now the second objective is, what are the consequences if those people doesn't exist? Integrity keepers are required in the society. Right now, we want to see consequences of lack of integrity. We need integrity keepers to foster societal development and other things we've mentioned before. But what are the consequences that comes as a result of not having this character, not having these attributes, not reckoning with these attributes? One is lack of discipline. One who doesn't have integrity lack discipline, because he allowed himself to be tossed around. He allowed himself for greed, jealousy, covetousness to take over. And so when people appoint him or her over something very important to them, he will not be able to hold to that office because he lacks discipline. Any little financial benefit can drag him off his position. Any gratification from any angle can take him off his position. And so he wants to be at the receiving end instead of giving. He lacks discipline. He doesn't stand his ground. And how does people look at that person? They don't reckon with him. If people discover who you are initially, they run away from you. Second one is distrust. People don't trust you, so they cannot entrust something meaningful over to you. Imagine where you can be trusted and they can entrust leadership position or something of great value that the group, the society actually highly esteem to you, and that means you have failed as a person because you lack such attributes. Dishonesty. The person is just prone to corruption, prone to bribery, prone to immediate gratification, immediate benefits, immediate satisfaction. So, dishonesty. The moment people discover who you are, they no longer think of you as somebody who is responsible. Your responsibility is questionable, has been put on quotes, and has been put on hold. Reputation suffers. Your reputation, your image has been tarnished. Your reputation now suffers because people don't look at you as an authority. People don't look at you as somebody that have to stand for them. And so you don't have to be in governance. You don't have to be in leadership position. You don't have to be in position where you merit good standard. Your standard have been brought to nothing. Your personality is no longer regarded. They look at you as an outcast. Lost attention to details. Nobody is ready to be accountable to you. Nobody is ready to reckon with you. Details are not offered to you because you've lost such attention. You've lost such intent from people. And then lastly, head stress. Imagine when people outcast you. Imagine when people don't trust you. Even your family members don't trust you. It becomes a war front in your own home, a war front in your own community, a war front in your own state. So when you look at all of that and see that you are not regarded as somebody of enviable qualities, it dawns on you that I am not responsible. For some who are prone to stress, some who are prone to depression, if they have seen what they would have achieved and they have lose out of it because of their lack of integrity, it can lead to emotional stress, health hazard, health issues, stress, depression, and that can be detrimental to one's health. So these are the consequences of lack of integrity. It leads to indiscipline. It leads to lack of trust. It leads to dishonesty. Your reputation suffers and tarnishes. You lose attention to details. People no longer regard you as any reasonable person. And then health stress. You get stressed out because you see that you are left out. You are just an island of your own. And people just discard you from their details. So all of that happened because people lack integrity. So by and large, it is a quality that all of us need to learn, imbibe, and practice. It helps us in our home, it helps us in our family, it helps us in our community, it helps us in our society, and it helps the nation at large. It leads to development, it leads to teamwork, it leads to peaceful coexistence, it leads to accountability, it leads to good governance. And so, since these are all the good qualities it possesses, as individuals, we want to imbibe such personality. Why we have it as national value is because we want all of us to imbibe such attributes. We want all of us to get such quality so that we can be individuals who are integrity keepers. It will help us as individuals, it will help our community develop, it will help the nation to succeed. And the objective of the nation can easily be met. So please, anyone listening to this class, whether adults, whether students, whether teenagers, whether children, please try as much as possible to imbibe such quality. It's a quality we need to have. One thing is to learn, another thing is to practice. Let's keep practicing what we learn in our everyday life, in our workplace, in the nation, in governance, wherever we find ourselves, so that the world can be a better place for all of us. It was my pleasure being here. It was nice having you. Please, go over this class again. Apply the one you can apply in your everyday life. Use them in your everyday life. It will be helpful. Thank you for being part of this class. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let's get to the 2K subscribers as soon as possible. Thank you so much.